past weekend I've had the pleasure of listening to Isaiah X's latest album, which is Overlooked and Underbooked. Look, there is a very, very, very unique talent in Isaiah X. I was trying to find people to compare it to, but he's got so many varying styles within what he does that, you know, I caught a little bit of T.I., I caught a little bit of Wu-Tang, just that cryptic wordplay. If you listen to Wu-Tang, you know what I mean by that. But he's got that catchiness of T.I. and that southern thing, because he's from Texas too. I can't even put it into a word. I really, really enjoyed this project. I've been bumping it, you know, and literally Lucky Luciano. Like Lucky Luciano, there's a track on there called Lucky Luciano. That shit, I was pumped, do you know what I mean? And what I felt from this album was his very weed influence, right? It's a smoker's album. So being that, like, I listened to a couple of tracks sober and I was like, no, I'm not going to appreciate it for what it is unless I go smoke. So I smoked and then I listened, and it really, there's a wave to it, man, and there's such a varying style of different productions and different ideas and different concepts, and it's just really well put together. I really think that he's a talented artist. You know, the team, like, there's some of his team on the album as well, or at least collaborators on the album, and they all complement each other, and it just sounds, just the way he's mixed some of the newer type hip hop with a lot of old school classics. Like it's more of a mixtape than an album, just because it, you know, there's like, it's the old school jacking for beats kind of, like on some of the old industry beats or whatever, and like, I really enjoyed it. If you like hip hop, if you love hip hop, you're gonna love Isaiah X's album or mixtape. It's fresh, it's interesting, and that's what I really like about it. It's just the unique quality that it has. It's not just following a lane or following a discipline. He's completely free of lanes and discipline, and he's just doing what he does, and he's incredible at what he does. I think that, you know, when I take on these mixtape reviews, I'm always like thinking, it's kind of what's the best way to put it, is you never know what you're gonna get, right? So sometimes it's a risk to even take on these reviews, because like, if someone's paying you for something, you think like, oh man, I gotta say some terrible shit about this. So it's always a great feeling when somebody sends me some shit that's completely on point, something that I enjoy, something that I would bump regardless, you know? So yeah, shout out Isaiah X. The mixtape is called Overlooked and Underbooked. Let's change that, because I definitely think you've got the talent for that. So let's get his name out there. Let's really talk about Isaiah X. So check the links in the description. The top link is going to be the link to his mixtape on that piff. Gonna need you to go through immediately and check that out and listen, because I'm telling you, when you listen, I feel like you're gonna feel the same way that I do about this mixtape, and that it is a great piece of work. So yeah, shout out Isaiah X. Make sure to click the link in the description. Let's go.
I want to tell y'all a little bit about myself, man, since y'all seem not to understand. My name ring through the streets.